On last week's episode of Heck's Kitchen, the teams learned the importance of basics, particularly bread, wine, and water, and how the basics can become exceptional when paired with the right word. It was a tough lesson. Let's see what challenge Chef Heck has for the teams today.
Good morning, teams.
Good morning, Chef Heck.
Chefs need to understand two basic principles in order to be successful chefs: taste and presentation. And now for today's challenge. Your challenges are to set a table that will enhance your customers' experience of the food you prepared and to demonstrate your understanding of taste by using herbs. Each team will prepare a main dish and a dessert using spices picked by each of the team members. You will then present your dishes on a table you have designed. Judging both meal and presentation will be our visiting expert. I'd like you to meet Jacob Thomas, editor of Herb Magazine and table design expert. I have a bag for you to blindly choose the spices that you'll be using today. Chef Lagasse, you pick first for the red team, and Chef Ray, you pick second for the blue team. Please reach in and select one card.
Basil. We can work with that.
Thyme, another very versatile spice. We can use thyme.
Parsley. You can't go wrong with parsley.
Black pepper. We are getting easy to work with spices.
Crushed mint. Hey, wait, we have to make a dessert. It'll be okay.
Coriander. I'm not sure what I can do with coriander.
It's going to be alright. I believe I have an idea.
Dillweed.
If you want to be successful in this business, you need to be creative. If you aspire to be a head chef in a good restaurant, you must know how to use all the spices.
Caraway seed. Great, I know just what to do with it.
Finally, team members, here are flowers, tablecloths, candles, and vases. Your job is to create a glamorous setting for your team's meal. You have 30 minutes to complete your tasks. Ready? Go.
The red team is off to a good start with a baked salmon dish with basil and parsley and a lemon sauce. The red team's captain runs off into the pantry for salt. Salt is an essential in fish dishes to bring out the flavor without the taste being too fishy. The blue team's leader has just run into the pantry for salt for the pasta. One of the blue chefs has begun to knead their dough. He is adding caraway seed to the top of the dough. The blue team seems to have their meal all planned out.
15 minutes, team members, and remember, you have to use all your spices and have a table set as well.
Yes, Chef Heck. I bet it'll work. Give me the dillweed and crushed mint.
Let's see how the tables are coming along. Looks like there's some fierce competition happening after the table designs.
We have used all our spices, but we still have a dessert to do. How about making something simple, like a cookie?
5 minutes, people. I will be interested to see how you did, especially the tables that you are decorating underneath the tablecloths.
Yes, Chef Heck.
Tastes flat. It might as well be oatmeal for all the flavor it has.
Even the noodles taste flat. What went wrong?
"30 seconds. Bring your creations to the tables."
Yes,
Chef Heck.
There's no flavor in either of these dishes. What went wrong here?
The salt tastes like gravel. It has no flavor.
We tried to make up for it with other spices, but it didn't work.
Salt that has lost its flavor. How can it be restored? It can't. You might as well throw it on the ground and trample it underground. It's worthless, and without it, the dishes you cooked are worthless too. It reminds me of what Jesus said about disciples once. Jesus said, "You are the salt of the earth. If you don't act like disciples, you have lost your flavor. You have the potential to change the world, to season the whole meal. But if you act as if you have no flavor, no commitment, you lose the opportunity to make the world a better place. You can make heaven come to earth. God's rule take over right now, but only if you let yourself affect people around you." It is the same with the tables you decorated. You were so worried about winning and keeping your ideas to yourself that no one got to see them. They were either under the tablecloths or spoiled when you pulled the cloth off. They might have been beautiful, but what good is beauty that no one ever sees? It's kind of like hiding your light under a basket.
I hope you have all learned a valuable lesson today. Whether you cook, design, or any other worthy task, it is of no value unless it changes what is around it, and that only happens when it is shared.
If it were up to me, I would disqualify both teams and send you all home. But the judge has asked me to give you another chance.
Tomorrow we will begin again as if this never happened. That is one feature of following Jesus. You get a brand new start every day because of His grace.